Last week, there was a media firestorm involving a 19-year-old girl by the name of Kendall Jones. Now, she is a hunter. She apparently went on safari and shot a bunch of exotic animals, and she posted the animals online. She got a lot of negative feedback as a result of that. And then a Facebook user decided, hey, you know what? Wouldn't it be funny if I posted an image of Steven Spielberg right next to a triceratops, right? And it looks like he just hunted the triceratops, but of course, it's actually a photo from Jurassic Park. Now, when he posted that, the Facebook user...
What a monster.
Yeah, and the Facebook user's name is Jay Brandsworth, or I'm sorry, Branscombe. He said something like, disgraceful photo of recreational hunter happily posing next to a triceratops he just slaughtered, right? So obviously he did that as a joke, and then a bunch of people started commenting on it, and it seemed as though some of the commenters actually thought it was a legitimate photo of a hunter that hunted down a triceratops. So let me give you some examples of the comments that were left. One person said, in response to some of the criticism on that Steven Spielberg picture, that's Steven Spielberg, director of Jurassic Park. And then someone by the name of Vincent Smith responded by saying, I don't care who he is, he should not have shot that animal. So that went viral, right? But the question is, was Vincent Smith being genuine in that comment?
Okay. Now, so, of course, when finally someone actually looked into it, it turns out that he wasn't. He was actually also part of the people who were doing this sarcastically, right? And understand the context. Remember, there's been a couple of controversies already, including Kendall Jones, the cheerleader who was posing with the dead lions and the dead animals, and everybody was going nuts about her. That's why they did this in response to that. The guy who looked into it, turns out that Vincent Smith had been making dozens of comments that were all sarcastic.
Yes. So he had other comments, and he made a joke about triceratops and everything. So he knew it was a triceratops. He knew that it was a joke. He was playing along with it. However, there was probably only one comment that was genuine, and I want to read that to you guys. It's a very, very long one. One woman wrote, "He's a disgusting, inhumane prick. I'd love to see these hunters be stopped. I think zoos are the best way to keep these innocent animals safe. Assholes like this piece of shit are going into these beautiful animals' homes and killing them. It's no different than someone coming into your home and murdering you. That's what's so selfish about people that hunt. They're uneducated, and their way of thinking is, well, these animals are overpopulating and are going to die anyway. Well, human beings are overpopulating, and guess what? If we were all to kill an innocent human being and use that as an excuse, we'd be in prison. I think it's time to say the same thing about animal rights. Steven Spielberg, I'm disappointed in you. I'm not watching any of your movies again. Animal killer."
Now, to be fair to Spielberg, he had recreated the dinosaurs before he killed them. Even my 4-year-old knows that the dinosaurs don't exist anymore.
What is happening?
Okay. Huffington Post, I think, did a good
investigation into this very important topic.
Very important topic. But they did, and they debunked it. It was just basically one person who fell for it.
Yeah.
Still one person too much.
The fact that there's one person on this planet that really believed that that was a legitimate photo. It makes me worry.
Let me tell you an embarrassing story about myself.
Please do.
Okay, so that she doesn't feel as bad. I don't know why, but when I was in school, I thought that the buffaloes were extinct. Okay, because we had read about how they got hunted down and they got slaughtered and all that stuff. I thought they were gone. I thought they were like dinosaurs. So one day I'm driving along the road, and there was a part in our town, incredibly in the suburbs, where there was a buffalo. Okay, and I was like, what's going on? I gotta call someone. Okay. I was like, oh my, but back then there's no cell phones or anything. I'm like, do I drive to Cindy's and then call from there? But what if it runs away? What if no one else sees this buffalo?
I love Jake the Great Explorer. He found the one buffalo that remains.
But in my mind, it was like seeing a T-Rex. I was like, whoa, sick. I literally thought, what is this?
That's really funny.
Okay, and I raced over to Cindy's house, and I was like, Cindy, there's a buffalo! She's like, yeah, I know, it's around the corner. What's the big deal? I was like, what? And then when she told me, I was like, oh yeah, I knew that.